Have you ever felt love and hate at the same time? Well, this is how I feel about Paris. Paris feels like home. It does, and it will always be. But sometimes, in order to grow and to feel more inspired to take on new challenges, you need to leave your hometown. Embrace the spirit of this dreaming child. Get out of your comfort zone. Change up your routine. Go explore what's hidden on this beautiful earth. Never let society or anyone tell you what course of action to take. Be this brave and creative director of your own movie. Grab a pen and tell the chapters that need to be written. Comfort is your biggest trap. Someone once said, growth and comfort can't ride the same horse. So choose the biggest challenge and face it.
Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a while I haven't vlogged, and believe me, I really miss it. The reason why I didn't vlog is mainly because I felt super uninspired these past few weeks. I came back in Paris around June, and the first 2 months were really amazing because I got to hang out with my friends and spend more time with my family, but these past few weeks have been so boring. And you know, like, Paris is my home. I've been living in Paris for my entire life, and I just needed something new, like a new adventure, a new challenge. I have a friend who happens to be in Canada right now because she's doing her exchange program, and she invited me. She was like, you know what, do you want to come over? And I was like, yeah, please, yes. We are going to spend 2 weeks together, and we will visit Montreal and Toronto. I've never been in this part of the world before, North America, so honestly, like, you have no idea how I am happy right now because I just needed this trip. Alright, also I think you can tell that I'm going to Canada since I brought my super coat, and it's just super warm and super cozy. It's gonna be freaking cold in Canada. I am not ready. I am always the person who is complaining about the cold, so I hope it's gonna be alright.
Please be seated for takeoff.
Having my first Canadian meal, which is mac and cheese. I'm so hungry. So we are having our first lunch at Montreal, and we ordered some bagel, like that was chicken pesto, yeah. And this is like ham and cheese and double chocolate, no, vanilla chocolate. I'm in love with Montreal. It's been like 8 hours that I'm in the city, and I just love the vibe. Everyone speaks English. No, everyone speaks French here. It's insane. I feel like I didn't really leave Paris. Like, everything is written in French, and people are just so nice. And look at the sun. It's so okay. We're gonna die.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
Attends-moi. Alright, so now we are entering a shopping mall, and apparently every shopping mall will lead to the underground. And since it's very cold at Montreal, you have to go in the underground. Alright, so we're currently at the Wall Street Center, and let me tell you how gorgeous is this place. It just are so beautiful, like the architecture and all those buildings. Here, look at that. It's so pretty.
It's a Sony, yeah.
Yes, it is. We just grabbed a bubble tea, and honestly, like I've been living in Taiwan for a year and a half, and I don't drink that much bubble tea, but I don't know why Montreal it gives us good vibes. So, cheers! Yay! So we just came home. My friend had to run for her class because she's doing an exchange program at McGill University, and I'm gonna rest a bit because I am so tired. And mainly jet lag, I guess, because I woke up at 5 AM this morning. So far this day has been so amazing. I generally feel like the vibe is really special here and people are just so kind. Two things that I've noticed are that quite surprised me, I would say. The first thing is that everyone speaks French here. It's crazy, but it's widely spoken and even more than English. And coming from Paris, I feel like it's still a bit weird. You feel like you've never really left France, but you're still in this French-English environments. I just find it very funny, but honestly for a French speaker it's just so convenient. And the fun fact is whenever you go out, let's say for a restaurant or if you go for some groceries, the worker will actually start with hi or bonjour, and if you choose to reply to them in French, then the conversation will keep going in French. But if you choose English, then you're gonna have a conversation in English. So it's really up to you, and just feel like it's really convenient. The second thing I will say is the tax. Can we just talk about the fact that whenever you see something, a food, a clothes, or anything that you want to buy, it's actually not the real price. You have to add on the tax and also the tips. In France, it's not that common to give a tips unless the service has been amazing. In Montreal, let's say you go out for lunch and the pasta was 15 Canadian dollars, then you need to think that you have to add those 15% of tax plus the tips. So the tips can be from 10% to 20%, so it's kind of up to you, but that's still something that I'm trying to understand, that yeah, it can be quite expensive at the end, so we'll have to be careful about this thing. This afternoon, so I decided to go for a little adventure by myself this afternoon. I'm going to visit the Montreal, and it's a little mountain in the city, and apparently you get to see the whole city from the top. And right now I am in a little castle house because it's getting super cold outside, and I'm just waiting for the sunset, but the sunset is actually on the other side, so I won't get to see that much of it. But I'm just super cold right now, so let's wait a bit. So tonight we're going to watch a hockey game, and I'm so excited about that. I feel like Canada is really the place where you want to watch it, and I've literally never watched it before. Earlier on we checked the rules online so we won't be lost during the game, but I am so excited about that. I can't wait. Alright, so Montreal won. It was amazing. It was really a nice experience and the atmosphere was really insane. I hope you enjoyed this vlog at Montreal and I see you next time. Bye!